Hi, I'm Capt. Stanford with Texas Fish Tips. This is your weekly fishing report.
Well, happy 4th of July weekend, boys and girls. Get out here on into the Fina docks early in the morning before 8, 9 o'clock. That incoming tide right down through here has been holding some nice fish. The trout been catching trout on some croaker, also on freeline shrimp or popped corker shrimp up on those rocks right on that wall. But there's some bull reds down there with croaker as well. If you get out here on the south jetty, on down this way, be careful. It's supposed to be calm this weekend. You ain't supposed to walk out on those rocks, but there is some good fish along those rocks. Into that south jetty, very end of it, about 15, 25 foot of water down through there. There's been some good reds. There's tarpon, there's kingfish, there's Spanish mac, pompano, just about everything else in the world out there. North jetty, get out on into that north jetty. You can come back on those rocks down about where that weather station is. And roll down through that, throw croaker up on those rocks or freeline shrimp, and there's some good trout. Shrimp catches it all. You catch perch, hardheads, everything else, but the croaker will catch only the trout and a few nice reds. If you'll throw your croaker up there, let him wiggle a little bit. When he thumps it, give him a couple of seconds before he swallows it before you set that hook. And then keep your line tight. Don't let any slack in that line whenever you hook one. Also, if you go right on down this beach, right down this back way, it's usually a little calmer. Anywhere else on that beach, you're going to do some surf fishing. Be careful, there's a little wrecked boat right in here. But don't get too close to that beach or you'll be just like him. But anyway, there's some good trout right down through here on croaker. And bigger croaker seems to work better in the surf than the smaller croaker. Okay, for you party goers, this beach is going to be busy right down through here. I wouldn't even try and fish it. But there's going to be a lot of people parking, drinking, having a good time. Y'all be careful, wear your life jackets, be safe. Now, incoming tide over Lady Ann Channel, over here on this inside, right down through the inside of that island, there's been some nice trout. Even on up into a big slough right in here, there's been some nice trout right on that corner. All the way down to Quarantine Shoreline, this whole area, you'll see boats all down through here fishing croaker. That's what they're doing, catching trout. All the way down through here, this whole island, all the way down through here. All the way down to Trout Bayou. There's lots of good trout. They're scattered. If you find a few, catch a few, go on, move a little bit, maybe 50, 100 yards, do it again. And you'll keep catching, you'll finally get your limits. Over this whole deep area right here in Hog Island Hole, all the way up to El Reef right here, has been holding some nice trout down through the croaker. You can pull up there and just drift a little bit, power pole down or anchor, whatever you want to do. But fish it just a little bit and go up, fish another 50 yards, go up, fish another 50 yards. Keep doing it with the croaker. There's some good trout in there. Also, if you go right up these little islands, right down through here, cut ladyfish has been working real good. Cut pin perch or even live pin perch. Croaker works, but dang birds have been eating them a lot. But there's been some redfish right here up on these islands, right down through here. And if you get over here in front of the island, number 1, number 2, in this whole area, drift with the artificials, there's been some nice redfish and trout on the artificials. Over in East Flats, right on the outside, in that deeper water, been holding some nice trout. Croaker's the way to go. You can use poppy cork shrimp or your plastics or your artificials, but croaker's been doing the best. If you'll get right down this little deep channel, right by these houses, search it with some dead shrimp. There's been some nice drum in there, and some good sized ones too, but get in there and get after them. Anywhere down this whole bank has been holding some nice trout right down through here. In Pelican Island, there's a pile of rocks right out here. Been catching some nice trout on those rocks. Also right on the very tip of that island. Croaker's the way to go. Incoming tide's the best when it's not too strong, but watch out for those ships coming by. It will suck that water out and come roll your boat right there if you don't be careful. Also, the edge of this little island right here has been holding some nice trout right on the edge right there on the incoming tide. Shrimp and croaker's been working both, and I've caught them on artificial there as well. Alright guys, Connor Brown Harbor, 9:15 Saturday night, July 3rd. There's going to be some fireworks. There's some great places all down through here to park. Lots and lots of parking. You can park in either side of that channel. All the way down through you can see them. But the best spot's going to be right up in here around Chandler's Landing, all the way down through there, over by the old fish cleaning station. That whole area you can park anywhere is down through there. And it's going to be a nice little 4th of July, about 9:15 Saturday night. Come see it.
Watching, I'm Capt. Stanford.